Would you please make him feel very welcome, Ben Nguyen?
How you going? That wasn't a joke. But look, don't you hate stupid questions? You know, like the way I walked up here and said, how you going? I don't want to know how you're going, it's just a stupid question. Right, so, speaking of stupid questions, I was at a bus stop last week, you know, standing there and a lady comes up and she says, excuse me, but has the bus come yet? I look at her and I said, well, excuse me, if the bus had come, do you think I'd be standing here? And then shortly after that, a bum walks up with his environmentally friendly bag. And he says to me, could you spare some tyres? And look, I'm not the type to say no, so you know, I gave him $1. No, but then he kept looking at me, keeps looking, and he says, how about a cigarette? Sorry mate, it's my last one. And then he looks at me and he says, I'll buy it off you for $1. That was my fucking $1. So, anyways, as you can tell, or if you can't, I am Vietnamese. I'm not just squinting from the lights. And you guys know what I love? You know what I love?
What do you love?
It's eating cats. Nah, I don't eat cats. I don't eat cats. Because dogs are easy to catch. Now, alright. Now let me tell you something about Vietnamese culture, in case you didn't know. In true blue Vietnamese culture, I don't know if it's blue, but in true Vietnamese culture, a person would take great pride in their ability to eat fucked up shit. That's it. You know, a Vietnamese person will eat anything, from fucking chicken feet, to chicken ass, to chicken with feet coming out of their ass, fucking anything. And my father would come to me when I was younger. He'd give me a bowl of pig intestines and he'd say, here you go son, eat this good one. I'm sitting there and thank you, but no thank you. I'm fine. You bring great dishonor to your family. So as you can see, you know, it wasn't that easy for me growing up. You know, I had Vietnamese culture at home and then Australian culture outside of the home. And we know that the two cultures don't mix very well. Imagine 3 guys in a lunchroom. Hey Tam. Hey, so what do you bring for lunch? I got the sweet and sour pig uterus. Oh, okay. Well, what about you? I got the chicken with the feet coming out the ass. Oh, what about you, Gary? Beef stroganoff? What the hell, you hear that guy? That's disgusting. So yeah, look, you know what, I've realised that I have quite a strong Australian accent. You know, and I never knew this until I was in New York last year and I met this guy and he says to me, he goes, Wait, hang on a second, hang on. I don't get this. So you're an Asian with an Australian accent? Oh, so you're from New Zealand, right? That's not quite how it works. What does this world come to? You guys know, I was reading in the paper, and recent statistics show that 50% of marriages will end in divorce. 50%, these are confronting figures. You know, I was scared of marriage before, but now this, knowing that there's a 50% chance that it could last forever. Fucking shit and bricks. You know, but that's the future, you know, and in the future's scary, and in the future, your phones, you won't even have buttons, you know, it won't have screens, it'll just read your mind. You know, you think a thought and it updates your status. You get bored and it'll text your mates. You grab the phone 2 o'clock in the morning and it's already texting your ex-girlfriend. Fuck! But look, that's not my greatest fear, and my greatest fear isn't spiders or heights or beef stroganoff. You know, my greatest fear is, you know, it's losing touch with technology. You know, I can see it already. I go to my grandkids, I'll say, hey kids, put down that PlayStation 13 and show your granddad how to use this bloody teleporting machine. They'll look at me and they'll say, oh, how many times do I have to tell you? All you have to do is press the red button twice, turn around 3 times, set the flux capacitor 58 degrees northwest, and sing the national anthem North Korea. Don't you know how to teleport? Well, if I knew how to teleport, do you think I'd be standing here? Thank you very much.
I think it's great how Ben, growing up Vietnamese, has embraced Australia. He's even invited me around after this for some dog stroganoff.